Alright folks, how's everybody doing? Hope you're doing well. We'll bring down that music a little bit. Awesome, good stuff. Hope you can all hear me. Okay, fingers crossed this is gonna work. Hey Whizball, how you doing? Okay, we got in chat Pile Deviation. Hi, hey, how are you? Earl Person 99. Hooray indeed. Jake Kraus, welcome aboard. Megabyte G. Welcome, welcome. Sparker in VR. Hey, how are you doing? Hey, Amy. And Goran, how you doing, ma'am? I don't think so. I wouldn't mind changing another fix him, but it looks pretty good. Yep. Pancake, how you doing? Whizball. Rosalo. My Sim Reality. How's it going? Next door 69, welcome aboard. Orion 617. Wow, there's a lot of people. You guys must really like the TBM, I guess, and watch me hacking away at it. Hyunyun, welcome, welcome. Rich Bono, Hemi Scotty, and ITG, but Jesus, hey, how are you? TKS, alright, welcome, welcome. We're lurking from the desk, that's a good thing. Looking forward to CL65017, indeed. 3.4 kilohertz. Welcome, welcome. Ah, cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, absolutely. Let's get to it. What are we doing today, Emmy Scotty? It's TBM porting day. So that's what we're doing. So I'm currently cleaning up my build configs, or CMake files specifically. What did I do here? Actually, that can come up here, and Lua sources can come here. Lua headers, this is for the Lua VM that drives the where it all just works. Well, then you've come to the wrong place, Pancake King. Pizza Man, welcome. And Pop Smack Daddy O. Awesome, awesome. Now, it didn't compile, so let's see what's happening here. So it's not finding OpenAL. So I'm going to be using the CL650's build infrastructure here as my little cheat sheet. OpenAL, it's OpenAL like this. What did I do here? Right, yeah, now it kind of makes sense. It's quick to get going. TBM, I suppose. I mean, yeah, CL650 is a fair bit more involved because, I mean, it's a bigger plane that goes a lot faster. Okay, so I want to grab... where's my lib ACF utils include files? Right, there's the glue files. Do I have a thing? Come to think of it, how do I solve pkg config? I do run that. Maybe it just needs a CMake run? Nope, it doesn't. It uses for the tutorial system to drive it, so it's just a scripted tutorial. But no, internally it's all C, of course. And what you saw compiling there, the header files here, that's the Lua VM actually. And it's simply for these guys here, because the tutorials are all in Lua. Oh, I still gotta find out evidence, no. I haven't even run it yet. So, tutorial stuff. Yeah, I didn't want to hardcode that and see. Okay, how does this work? How did it ever work, to be honest? No idea why the ADC needs to include wave.h, but you know, whatever. I'll just kind of roll with that. So that means that my includer guy here doesn't include correctly. Right, I know why. Thanks. Pretty sure this doesn't exist, does it? Of course it doesn't, because you are looking for the wrong thing. Okay, so that means we gotta go back here, package config, OpenAL. Okay, which freaking OpenAL version are you actually? The hell? Does your old code make you cringe? A lot. Yes, very much. The libacfutils will set you to home next dev libacfutils. Why are you not rerunning that script? You know what? CMake cache is going away, and we'll have to rethink the thing. So I need to bring over the options crap that I've had. There we go. Option. Okay, instead of that, not gonna be XP it's gonna be libacfutils. There we go. Awesome. Thank you for that. Libacfutils, so we'll just call you libacfutils repo. And it's gonna be a new option, or another option there called, I want you to be called, that's gonna be where librain. So it's gonna be librain repo. Oh yeah, I gotta get me some tea so I don't lose my voice. So then I want libsvs. Should I make them submodules? It's gonna confuse Goran and his tower get thing. I don't know, I'll think about it later. Just want to get the thing compiling. Okay, so I want to then define where librain is, and that's in home/nextdev librain. Then I want to define where libsvs is. It's in home nextdev libsvs and libradio. Nextdev libradio. What I miss? XTCast. Yeah. XTCast repo. XTCast. And probably also OpenWexer. Yeah, and OpenJetWiz. OpenJetWiz and OpenWexer. OpenWXR. OpenJetWiz. So DXTCast is in there. You always code the music. I cannot make up my mind. Always. I absolutely cannot stand to be in silence. Home. Next step. OpenJetWiz and OpenWXR is in home next dev. OpenWXR, I think. I don't think I have any other dependencies on here. Actually, libhud. Hang on, libhud, how we so right. Yeah, okay, I need a libhud as well. Libhud, and the libhud is in home next dev libhud. Oh, we did something. I mean, I prefer metal, but unfortunately there's not very much copyright-free metal on YouTube. So I'm kind of restricted to, like, I don't know, dark synth, some synth music or something. Still not happy about that, and it's still pulling the old version of OpenAL. Okay, so which fucking script does this run in? pkg config deps. Okay. So let's go to there, libacf utils, pkg config deps, that. And highlight it for me, please. Alright, now hang on. What? Okay. pkg config deps. Flat long. The hell? Okay. Not liba cars. Alright, stand by for that. What project management software? It's just Git. It is just good old Git. That's done. Yeah, sure, whatever. Actually, let me do this so it doesn't lag my stream or something. For the task tracker, that is Mantis. Yes, it's an open source bug tracker. That'll be this guy. Not that. Mantis BT. This. So there you go. mantisbt.org. Okay. Now package. Right now I gotta come in here. Package config deps. Linux 64C flags. Okay. What the hell? What gives? Why aren't you giving me OpenAL in there? OpenAL. Static OpenAL version. Yeah, sure, whatever. Perhaps it needs... What do you need here? Static OpenAL. Nope, that is for sure what you are called. Static How did this ever work? Adding features pretty much as long as it takes. It's almost impossible to guess timelines. Yeah. Not whole archive, not that, not that. Plat long, no. Okay. Get your config path. While numbers greater than 0, blah blah blah. Yeah, R it's just there. First argument, then shift. What the hell is happening? Static OpenAL C flags. Okay. Apparently. Right, apparently I can't reverse these, but whatever. Now it's putting it there. Okay. I never remembered I had ever had to do that. Actually, you know, I'm an idiot. This is the problem. Got it hard coded here. Here we go. That'll do. Also, CGLM, still at current. Okay, cool. So let's try and compile this thing. Doing a single threaded compile here because I wanna. Okay, is this an actual bug? I already even type EFIS1 declared as a pointer. Huh? EFIS menu bar. 127. Okay, are you on the Oh, okay, that's some new fangled thing. Okay, EFIS menu bar create. I know. It's a new compiler thing. Yeah, it's supposed to be an array of 12 items. Okay, items in there, and what do you do? Whatever, close enough, so we'll call you like that. Would have worked anyway, but fail. .c1224. Okay, yeah. It's supposed to be a CMake thing. Where sup? Okay. So that'll be a thingy here. Where sup? Enable where suppression. And there's a way to do this, and a way to make it so that. There we go. So I set a default value for this. Wait, was there a different method? Thank you. Where suppression is off, then we'll set it to 0. Good. Hang on, what the hell am I doing here? Oh, I'm an idiot. SGR equal. Where's sup? Here we go. I'm just going one by one file individual here. That's why it's taken so long to compile. Normally it compiles a lot faster. Yo, what is that? That's development work. San Mullanius. So this thing needs the simple OpenGL imaging library SOIL, which is a very unfortunately named library. SOIL, where do I have you? You are actually need to be included, don't you? Yep, I need to include you. That's okay, not a big deal. Yep. Okay. So, what I'll do, I'll just copy this thing over from the CL650, and I'll integrate you in here. SOIL, SOIL Windows and Linux. Actually, I mean, it'll work just the exact same as it did for the TBM or for the Challenger. Okay, and I need to have an include for that. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it generic for the there, this thing here. Set. And so else if win32 plat long, it'll be win x64. Good stuff. Okay, and so it'll be plat only. Okay, so glue plat only. I'm just gonna basically make it generic in the build script here. Not hard coding anything. Plat long is all plat long. In fact, I'm gonna do generic search and replace plat long. And I'll look for any remaining instances of Linux. Lin. Alright, okay, we want to go and switch this out over here. if it's if Apple, isn't it? Right. It's if Apple, else if Win32, else and if. So Apple, Windows, Linux. Okay, Lin64. Okay. Yeah, this needs to go and be changed from Lin64 to flat short. Yeah, oh, no, I didn't want to change you. Just that one. I'll break the line here so we're not over God's mandated. Well, this one's ain't gonna be helped, nor is this one. It's gonna be 20. Actually, we'll take you. I'll make you a generic one thing. So we're gonna make you OpenAL. There we go. Yeah. Like so, and this is gonna be set up here. Set OpenAL to all of that junk there. There we go, OpenAL, and actually it's gonna be 21.0. And this is simply now going to say include OpenAL, include /AL. I'm going to build a OpenAL.a. Good stuff. Let's do some more joining. Great CTB and getting some love and thinking about good G aircraft. Pop in and fly short routes. Well, this is going to be that. Certified bot frag. Taking a sip of my tea here so my throat doesn't dry out. Good stuff. Should I indirect all of these so they're a little bit more readable? Practically, I don't really need to. Only the ones for which I have explicit includes. Curl, Tesseract, OpenSSL, blah 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 blah. OpenSSL, I think I do have to have that. Okay, well in that case we'll go set curl. Will it be a separate product upgrade fee for the team? No, it's going to be included for anybody who already owns it. Or, I mean, obviously if you buy it, then it's going to be in there as well. No, it's a free upgrade. Curl. Yeah, reason is I basically just don't consider it moral to be selling the new version and leave the existing users out hanging. I guess for the there's an argument to be made for a new platform, but practically I've already said that we're not going to do that. So if we're not going to do that, I'm not going to charge you for it. Plus I got to get this work done anyway. Set Tesseract. My editor said it was exotic. Never seen this before, Tebro. Wow, welcome aboard. Welcome to the show. Are you going to support both 11 and 12 at the same time? Yes, Pancake King, we are. I mean, for the Challenger, we're already committed to a year of support on 11. So, there's that. Include. Set. OpenSSL without the include part. OpenSSL, and this is just going to say OpenSSL here. OpenSSL here. Got to close that thing. All right, glue I got to put in as well. Like so. Glue. Good stuff. And set glue is gonna be all that crap there. GLEW. Yep, good stuff. gcrypt. Alright, that's in the source directory. Do I have an include for you? Because I do. Okay, well, set gcrypt. And I said that CMake source directory, isn't it? It adds relative to us. So, like so. More like that. So, come up here. That's gcrypt. And we also want, actually, no, this is libgcrypt. Like that. This is GPG error. And it needs to be a variable dereference. So gcrypt and GPG error. Good stuff. GPG error. Gcrypt. Already have tesseract in there, so tesseract. Clipboard. Clip. Now whatever, I'll leave you like this. Although I think I do include free type. I don't explicitly include free type? No, whatever. Doesn't matter. Anyway, what was the original thing that I wanted to hear actually? Right, I know. Actually get the SOIL library in there. Set SOIL. There's one thing. Right, this guy here is gonna come down here into the library list. SOIL, you're gonna be in CMake source directory. SOIL. And we compiled you. It's SOIL-plat long. There we go. And inside of the respective platform, SOIL Linux, there's going to be an. Actually, no, it's just ink. Huh. The more you know. Well, in that case, the header files are going to be somewhat annoyingly placed. Air going in here. Soil. No, it's ink, just like that. Come down here. Set SOIL library. SOIL slash. Not ink. SOIL Linux. SOIL.a. libsoil.a. And I want you, where do I want you? You're gonna be below the cryptos and above the zlib crap. Alright, okay, let's speed this up. Okay, but got a bunch of relocation errors, but whatever. Multiple definition of something. Multiple definition of sounds. Huh? Okay, apparently I screwed something up here. Ah, okay, I know. Soundinfo.h, snds. Yeah, there we go. These need to be labeled extern. Almost. It'll debug colors. Where the hell? How is this ever supposed to work? Must have gotten lucky. Or the compiler didn't care. Alright, there we go. It built. It's gonna crash on load, but it built. So, what do I gotta do to get this thing into X-Plane? Aircraft, X-Aviation. So, work around or quickly look at how we did this on the X-Plane 11 side. So there's a TBM900 folder here. Yeah, I'm gonna have to recreate a bunch of this structure. Let's make it big so you see what I'm doing. And make them all big. And like that. These we actually don't need. Go away, go away, and make this like so. Okay, so coming here into XP12 aircraft X aviation, I'm going to create a directory here named TBM900. And we want to link the airfoils. It's the non-built version, okay. Have a tab JSON. Checklists. Cockpit 3D now. Cockpit 3D goes to the repo version. Okay. Cockpit 3D. Top of the morning. Hey, Pile John, how are you doing? Top of the morning to you as well. Okay, documentation. No, TBM. Where do we build this? We should have TBM. Where's the built version? TBM900 beta, okay. TBM-900 beta documentation, that's the one I want to link for documentation. Liveries as well. Liveries. And thanks for the follow, B White NB5 Echo. Welcome. Alright, liveries are linked. Objects need to be linked. So objects. PE voltage goes to the repo stuff. PE voltage, that's just to override. I'm going to skip the plugins folder for now because that's going to be a little bit more involved. Sounds are going to the raw version, so the repo version. Sounds, TBM900 ACF, that's going to need tweaks. Let me think. Maybe it's going to need tweaks. For now, we'll just leave with the standard version. Cockpit object. TBM900 cockpit object. PNG as well from the repo. Icon PNG. Yeah, those are going to go to the repo version. Sure. Icon PNG, icon thumb PNG. Refs are not linked. Prop also needs to be linked in, and VR config is the repo version. Good stuff. Now I need to create a subfolder named plugins. So make dir plugins, and in here we're going to need a link to open JitWiz to the built version, to open Wexer built version, XTCAS, and we'll create a new subdirectory named not system, systems, and in here, so airport database is created locally for sure, and the other stuff ESI 2000 is also created automatically. Yes, that's all auto-generated. Good stuff. So we just need to link the data directory TBM plugin system data fonts lin64, that's the build code, shaders, sounds, and tools and tutorials. Good stuff. Alrighty, and to verify that it actually built into the correct directory. December 20th today. Good stuff. So it is, this is the latest code. So we can go ahead and try and load it into Explain. Here we go. Crash ahoy. I'm not even gonna resize the window. Pretty sure it's gonna crap itself. couldn't the build script generate the directory? Well, Tebro, the build script does generate a whole directory, but as for distribution, this is my test version, which kind of sort of takes pieces out of the repo, takes pieces out of the build aircraft. So no, the build script doesn't, at least not this way. There's a TBM. Yeah. And let's load there. Who gives a crap? It's gonna crap itself anyway. And I know why, because it's not gonna be able to find. Well, stand by. Hang on. Okay, it probably failed to load the system's code. There we go. Kill. Okay, I don't know. CMake lists. libradio. Aha. Yeah, I didn't compile all the source code. That needs to happen. No. It didn't load. Don't worry. We didn't even get to that point. But what I'm gonna do here is now check for undefined symbols. And there's a trick to making these. So these are mangled C++ symbol names, if you know what that is. If you know C++, you know what mangling is. And there's a way to make them readable, like this. So there's a utility called C++ Filt, which will filter out anything that is that looks like a C++ mangled symbol name, and translate it dynamically, leaving all the rest unmodified, but will translate just those into readable text. So std we don't care about, vtable we don't care about, type info we don't care about. These are all understandable. Under the impression you use C, not C++. I do use C, but there's C++ code I link to. So this is the C++ standard library, but I do have stuff in there that is C++ based, that I depend on basically. These are all xsync, that is the X11 library. That is basic library stuff. This is xplain SDK. Xplain SDK, this is X Windows, XCB is X Windows. These look fairly innocuous so far. There's a truckload of them, so I'll just try and load it, and you know what the log file is going to tell us. We failed to load and we failed to load. So in terms of libraries that I depend on that are C++, for example, Tesseract is one of them. Also, for example, ITM, the irregular terrain model inside of the... there we go. Didn't take long. The irregular terrain model in part of Libradio is C++ based, or written in C++, so I depend on that through a C shim, so I can actually interface with it, but the internals are written in C++. 1038. The hell happened here? Why did I use this method? Okay, yeah, we should probably turn on debug mode. DC make build type debug. And yeah, that's how long it takes to build when I build on all 8 cores of the machine here. So let's time it. 3.564 seconds. That's how long it takes to build the TBM source code. You want to know how long the Challenger takes? Make clean. Okay, and let's go make it again so that, actually I didn't want to do this. There we go, so it's fair. You haven't done C in 10 years, and what have you been doing? Go. E. Okay, so just for the third time to make sure that everything is disk cached. All files. Wacky Steve, what is this sorcery? Programming. Okay, so 19.63 seconds is how long it takes to compile the Challenger, and TBM takes 3.45 seconds. So, bit of a difference in source code size, don't you think? Do I have a count line script? No, I don't up here. Count lines. Yeah, there we go. That's about the source code base, source base of the TBM. That's 100,000 lines of code. Challenger, by comparison, 379,000. I have faith you can get that down to 3.25 seconds. Yeah. And mind you, this is not, this is not simply WC minus L, just count lines. No, this script actually does exclude anything that is not a code line. So there's a bit of a set program here, so it only filters out what is actually code lines. Means no empties, no one-liner comments, no start and end comment lines or continuation of comments. So yeah, those are all excluded. If I just piped it out like so, and just ran it through less, you would see that it literally it doesn't leave anything in there that isn't an actual source code line. Well, it does, I guess, leave these in there. Yeah, it's okay. What the hell did I do here? Counter. Yeah, there we go. That should work. Again, hopefully I didn't break my script. There we go. I gotta up my game. UNS1 clocks in at 50k, comments excluded. It's Amy for an FMS. That's okay, I guess. I don't know how big the source code is for just the Challenger's FMS. That's a little bit difficult to judge because it's all sort of integrated. 44,788. And there's some other stuff outside of that. I don't know. For example, did you count the CDU as part of the FMS? That's another 6,000. Now do this in Fortran. Kill me. I don't know. Like there's some stuff outside of the FMC subsystems. Like, does the autopilot count as part of the FMS? If so, then it's a bunch more. I don't know. 178,000 in the Proline 21 repo. Anyway, who cares? Lines of code never actually, having a higher number there doesn't actually make it any better. Although it is funny if you think about it that the code base of the Challenger is over half that of all of X-Plane. So all of X-Plane is about 600,000, give or take. Then again, it is very long lines in X-Plane. You know what I mean. And lots of cursing, I guess. Must be like half the code lines are just curse words. Okie doke. Now we crapped ourselves out over here. List. Okay, F data refs I. RelG Gen 1. Actually, I'm gonna go make you like this. Verify message. Data ref percentage S not found. There, now we'll crash beautifully. Now the question is, what do they replace it with though? Ton of general glue that the FMS depends on too. Some? I don't remember anymore. Okay, so RelG Gen 1. So what did they rename it with? Resources. Plugins. RelG. Genera 0. Okay. Let's look at the XP11 version. Resources plugins. Data rest. RelG Gen 1 and 2. Would you be named Genera 0? Probably. They renamed all of them. Fuck you, Philip, or Austin, or whoever did this. Fucking... oh, whatever. RelG Gen. Okay, RelG Gen, where are you? Not in there. TBM plugin systems, RelG Gen. IN. Actually, remove the bin directory, don't need you anymore. RIN RelG Gen. Where are these to find? Where are we pulling these from anyway? Oh, it's probably, oh, I know. It's just named G_Gen. G Gen 1. There you are. Yeah, G Gen 1. Yeah. But fuck you, Philip, in a comment. I don't put curse words in my code, but if I was, then probably else and if XPver is greater than 12. Okay, what did they rename those to? So, but he still made them fit into some arbitrary length of text, which appears to be that 4 plus that 7. It has to be within 10 characters, so Midnight Editors, Commander's Editors is surprising. Well, why not? It's a good editor. It does text, that's all I need for it to do. And it highlights if I want it as well. Like they still conform to some arbitrary names requirement. Not here though, but just here. And just renamed everything just to be assholes about it. Great stuff. I hope they renamed everything. That'd be a chore. Okay. Fortunately not. Doesn't appear to be the case. So that means we are now gonna have to start messing with XP versioning. Okay, well, didn't last long. Although, theoretically, make a different build, or do I add in some auto mode switching? Starter. That's still there. We're gonna have to diverge eventually anyway, so there's no point in modifying the code there. So I guess we'll just copy all of that for now. Just XPver will do. Okay. It'll probably be easier to organize, probably. Where's my options? There's my options. Option XP ver. Okay. So CMake the XP ver, and actually, I want add definitions. XP ver, and it's going to be a define here. XP ver. Fail.c. XP ver. Where did I put you? Actually, I already have it open. Okay, XP ver is less than 12, otherwise greater than or equal to 12. Okay, and we also need the Gen 0 low. Gen 0 low. It's still there. That hasn't changed. It's just... Alright, whatever. And bat 1, bat 0. Now hang on. Gen 0 does exist, because this should be Gen 1. Oh no, this should be Gen 0. Or is it? Yeah, no, okay. Did this ever work? Pretty sure that wouldn't have worked. Be Gen 2. Oh, it's there. Okay, no, okay. That would have worked, okay. So... It's literally just that one line that's gotta be changed. So for one liner, I don't need these comments to tell me where the if and else are matched. Else and if genera 1. Yeah. Yep, okay. Make J16. We ain't got time for this. Kill and run. Yeah, eventually the builds are gonna diverge anyway, so no sense in postponing the inevitable. Rather than putting in some sort of mechanism to auto-detect the X-Plane version and have like forward compatibility or whatever. Because who cares about that? So, where are we gonna blow up today? Here we are. What? Oh, right, now hang on. Did I ever define it? Oh, I didn't. Right, CMake the XP ver is 12. Make J16. Yeah, I never kind of recompiled it for 12, actually. Now I have. Nerd! Welcome, welcome, welcome. And let's go. Run. Run, you stupid thing. Okay, that's a different one. SFC half low crop. Well, that's a thing that's gone now. Right, yeah, so what is the equivalent now? Don't tell me there isn't one. Okay. They probably just renamed it to something. Half full. Overflow. SFC. Best eco, best power, maybe? No. Half low, half high. What are these? God damn it. This is using the X-Plane engine model here, so we're kind of stuck with laminar rename and everything left and right. Wish I didn't have to, but you know, whatever. is less than 12, else XP vert is greater than or equal to 12, and if. Might be guidance online about it. Okay, so explain 12, that thing. Try Google. Okay, what if we have to have it in there? Okay, yeah, so that is all not applicable at all. They just removed it and didn't document it. Wonderful! Everybody go fuck yourselves, just go ahead and discover it on your own when your thing doesn't work. Great stuff, great choice. I love them how they run releases. Okay. They renamed these. Seems like they just renamed them. It might be just different names. Eco best power. Yeah. I'm suspecting that's what happened. They just got renamed. That. I'm betting this is again some Philip shenanigans. Somehow having a hard time to imagine anybody else doing this kind of stuff. Because Austin doesn't care about plugins, so he wouldn't actually... Also, by the way, lovely stuff, isn't it? They're still largely undocumented. Now we have a type for them, which is great. Well, actually, the type was already there. So they're still undocumented. We don't know what they are. They're just there. They just got renamed. But nobody bothered to update the data. God damn it, this is a bunch of idiots. So they renamed something that wasn't documented with something else that wasn't documented. It still isn't documented. Great. Nicely done. And this is considering that eventually I'll be replacing this thing with lip turbine anyway. Have a good one, Garin. Take it easy. Be around. Okay, now what do we fail? Okay, so now it's reading scenery. Yeah, EFIS init. There we go. Crash. Okay, assertion, rel gen. Okay, no problem. Fail manager, rel gen. And it's actually just gen, isn't it? It's g_gen. What? Genera 1. This is already an 11? Now I'm confused. Main generator short circuit. Gen 1. Oh no, these are different. Oh, wonderful. Now let's try and rename it just like that and we'll see what happens. And oh, hang on, that'll be just general failure. So you know what? These might actually not even be doable in 12. If XP vert is less than 12. Yeah, these literally may not be possible in 12. So it wasn't like this was not just a straight up rename, this was just a remove. Is there anything about it? Amperage. Nope. The overamp failures for the generators are gonzo. Nate P1 is X-Plane better than MSFS? Difficult. They're both okay. X-Plane is easier to develop for, I would argue. Rel Gen Avio. Okay. Gen Avio, what are you doing? General avionics bus failure. Gen Avio. Okay, okay. Rel APU. That's also gone. So Gen Avio. So that's not possible to do. Yeah, it's hard to say whether it's better. They're both okay. I find X-Plane easier to develop for and gives better results. But it gives better results with less effort. Tebro, this is nothing compared to what I've heard the horror stories are in the Microsoft Flight Sim world. Boot complete. Well, we've loaded in. See what it looks like. Probably horrible. Yes, that too. X-Plane doesn't force me to use Windows.
Let's begin by making sure all...
Go away.
And that concludes the engine position. The position on the ECS pan.
Bye. Oh, we've loaded. What do you say? It's looking good, isn't it? Let me make it actually wide enough for you fellas. Good stuff. So, do we have audio enabled? Alright, I've got external audio, or internal audio, like standalone audio. Let me mute the music here for a moment. And let me check the levels from the sim. Yeah, about there is okay. Sweet. Hang on, something's borked. Yeah, something imploded. Okay, remap toga power. Okay, yeah, that's an infinite recursion there. Okay. So, remap toga power. Are you using fmod for sounds? No. This was written before fmod was a thing. So no, it's not using fmod. So let me bring the music back. I'm going to turn down the audio volumes in here. Let me just check the levels. That's a bit too loud. Like that. TBM is prehistoric. Now come on, it ain't that old, but no, well, actually I think fmod came out with X-Plane 11, so technically it could have used fmod. It just doesn't because I didn't feel comfortable with it. Challenger was the first one that used fmod for me. Okay, remap toga power. What do you do? Remap toga power. AP.C remap toga power. Might have been Dacidea. I don't know. I don't remember. XP toga. Okay. So what do we listen? We listen to toga power. Okay. And XP Toga is probably takeoff go around. What? So we're being recursed into from the same thing? It's remap, command ones, command began, command hook, dispatch, and back in there we go. So somehow, instead of explain, this got changed to this. What? What idiot thought that that's a good idea? Oh well. Remap toga power. As a quick workaround here, no recurse is false, and no recurse. No recurse is true. Then back to false, and out we go. And I'm pretty sure I haven't. I have standard C in there. Which version of C standard are we running? C11. Good stuff. In fact, it's like that, isn't it? Yeah, static variables are static, right? So they're not going to be affected by recursion. They don't truly allow coding. That needs to be done yet. Can change, of course. Basic answer is for now, no. Who you're at? Stupid question alert. Pretty sure there's answer no, but there's any chance Chandler will be available. Not at this time. Given what you're saying about development of SFS, no, probably not. Not for the foreseeable future. We shall see about what happens in the future, of course. You know, like.
Welcome to the hot start TBM900.
Come on.
Let's begin by making sure, and that concludes the
No, get out of there. So now, okay, so button push no longer craps the sim. There's our selector movement, good stuff. These are a little. Oof, this moire effect is a little bit annoying, but you know, whatever, we'll roll with it. Does it sort of almost expands fully? A little bit too far. Perfect. So, valve up, and you can pump the gear. Alright, Ash, still got the mouse yoke up. Stupid mouse yoke thing. Stow that, and back down you go. These I should probably change so that you can't accidentally pull them anymore. Huh, plugs are not clickable. I must have found like the lone 2 or 3 breakers that are not clickable. Data link, for example, also not clickable. All the other ones are. Cool. Alrighty. Do want to try and at least boot up the avionics here. Now hang on, we'll kill you. Bring up the audio again. Let's try. Use Rust. Yes. Just me or the new adaptation bit over down, making the panels very dark when looking out in front. Could be. It's hard for the eye adaptation to know where you're looking, that's the problem. How goes the update? Well, so far, so good, I guess. So if I go like so, if I store that, that'll do, right? Should just about be able to see a bit of the hood there. There, that's about right. That's what I remember. Thing is, of course, when you're sitting in the actual airplane, you've got a much, you know, the eye position is a little bit different, so I'm kind of adapting my position here to match my monitor's FOV settings and all that kind of good stuff. I want that visible. About like that. Why does text look blurry? When clearance getting close, but not specific TBM, but XP12 didn't have the same issue. Certified bot frag, that's something that Laminar did with the lighting. So, I don't know. With the anti-aliasing method. I don't know if it's literally just the VRAM management. Pretty sure it isn't. Might be something close to that. I don't know. So, menu, 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 menu. Shut down, hold. Shutting down. Bye-bye. Can we disable the downscaling? I'm not sure it's that. When I flip this up, I half expected the ding 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 of the Challenger. Of course, that's not going to come here. Aligning, yeah. The horizontal line, keep wings level. There we go.
Aural warning, okay.
That sounds like our girl. $2992 is actually the meter I want.
TAWS system test, okay.
There we are. Inside airspace, sure, whatever. TOS system test, okay. Yeah, let's open up that door because we're going to be cooking pretty soon here. Kind of, again, expecting I'd be able to step down here and walk around. Should we add that? What do you people say we add walk around mode to the TBM? That'd be fun. Porting that code over. Sure, that might be actually workable. I need to ask Goran to like bend this thing outwards, so it's not obvious that it has an end. Just checking to make sure I don't have any slings or that kind of stuff on the prop before I try and start it. Okie doke. That still works. And see, one of the neat things about running my own sound engine here and not depending on X-Plane is that I don't have the nasty bugs that are in XP12's Fmod implementation that are annoying the hell out of me. If you notice in the Challenger, in XP12, the door closing sounds are kind of borked, and it's because did you hire that woman to say that TAWS message? No, Bjorn, that is from the real avionics. That's what it sounds like. But here, everything works. And it's because of a buggy trigger in XP12. Good stuff. Texturing actually looks pretty good. Doesn't look messed up or anything. Mask. Of course, I haven't pressurized it. That would help. Have I put the goggles in there yet? I haven't implemented those. It's got the case in there. Always makes a mess of things, try to fly anything else. Okie doke, let's think about it. Yeah, reflections here are a little bit borky borked. That's explained, that's not on me. Explain's playing some sort of strange audio with like wind noise and stuff. That's not me doing that. Yeah, that's Explain. Alright, they think I don't have sound spaces in Fmod here, so it thinks that I'm permanently outside. Well, that's annoying. Pressure on an answer, but is there any thought shared cockpit and TBM? No, English T. TBM fundamentally doesn't work the same as the Challenger, so it wouldn't work for shared cockpit. Is it going to need fixing? Because that's going to need to use the new Explain. What am I going to do here? Because this isn't actually the same HUD system as in the Challenger. This is not a collimated HUD, this is a reflector. Piece of reflector glass, so that's annoying. Part of the new ambient sounds, yeah. So I wonder if we're just going to kill this thing and remove it out of the... Good stuff. Good, good, good. I don't remember this torque arm being darker. Maybe it was. Oh, it's pretty though, isn't it? Didn't we put a click spot on here? Apparently we didn't. Yeah, Jet 8 JP4. And anti-ice additive required. Can't you place the virtual HUD surface right where the reflector is? Amy, it wouldn't look right. Cause I mean, I can, of course, but the problem is it wouldn't look quite right because reflection would need to stay sort of more or less close to the glass. It'd be essentially, the way I've done it in 11 is this thing would basically be like a reflection of this, and it will follow the angle of the glass where you put it. And you would see that it's visibly, you know, just beyond that glass, sort of where the reflection would project. It's not a collimated HUD in that it's not focused at infinity. It's focused right, essentially just a straight up reflection there. So it wouldn't look quite right. I might put it in anyway, but you know, whatever. You could set it for, not even for partially, because if you swing your head side to side, the HUD would stay focused at infinity, which is not what it does in reality. In here, it would actually shift left to right. You can do non-collimated HUDs. That's news to me. I was asking Ben about it. You can set where the projection appears. Yeah, it's actually using stock stuff for that. And if we go to, where's the menu? There we go, yeah. Enter. Yeah, so I would need to, Amy, for that to work, I would need to give it like both a lateral and a vertical displacement, which it lets me set a vertical displacement. I'm not sure about lateral. and the problem is it's only settable once. But for it to look right, I would need to actually shift it around dynamically. And ask Ben for a data ref for that, and nothing. Not in 12.0 anyway. Because I wanted to do it for even on the Challenger when you're flipping the HUD up and down. As you're flipping it up, basically the HUD goes out of view, right? So it's a reflector, so it basically goes bye-bye down into the ground. And as you flip it out, it reappears from the bottom. It's that way in XP 11. On 12, nope, not happening. Interesting. Flaps are not consuming power from the battery. Oh, that's something I gotta fix. Oh well. At least the pop-ups are still working. Good stuff. So for the start, we'll want to go boost pump on. Ignition is auto. Yes, check. Yeah, amp current draw goes off scale. Oh, the starter is very underpowered. Yeah, that guy needs a bunch of help. That should have reached 18%, no issues. Let me check if it was because I had drained the battery. It shouldn't be. You've got 5.4 volts, so that should have been the problem. TBM900, give me a GPU. Is there a little boy? Let's give him a whirl. Yeah, it's underpowered. Should have reached 18% within a few seconds. And the high-low adjustment is completely out of the planet. It should be sitting at about 55% after engine start. And that should be about 69 to 70. Propeller's not visible. Visible from the side, but not from the front. It's not really all that helpful. Is the starter at least working? Or generator? Does take a load. Systems ELAC. Yeah, definitely lip turbine time. We definitely could use that. Should I put that in for just the update? Definitely tempting, I can tell you that. Yes, main gen CAS is understood. Generator, so we're under 80 amps, so let's go to standby. That torque excursion there I don't like. Oh, how trash turbine engines are in X-Plane, not even worth an IMO. Yeah, ITT's all over the place. It should be like 300, 400. Well, actually, it should be about 500. Let's have a look. Now I need to turn on the trim. Come on, I keep clicking on the damn mouse yoke thing. That thing works. Actually, no, I want nose up. A little into the takeoff position. At least for 1 hour and the thing is already running. Not bad. Sorta. Let me check, where's my... Like, ignoring my settings here at low power. It's like there's like a bottom adjustment up. Will it generate lift? I don't know, probably. Whoa, oil PSIs are out of this world. Bleed system is off, so when I switch you on, oh yeah, she running toasty. I turn on the AC. Do we cause any extra drag on the engine? 769 ITT. We do have like study screens on here, don't we? ECS. If I turn down the temp all the way, as far as it'll go. Oh, hang on, I want it on manual. Okay. Well, it's not flyable, I can tell you that. Alternate static, we don't care. Ram air, we don't care all that much. The old study screen, school study systems, yeah. Hey Sim Caesar, how are you doing? Well, it starts. Wouldn't really trust it to do much beyond that. Yes, I'm feeling hot, thank you. I've actually got the... I'll set the AC over to auto. I wonder now. ECS info says the cabin is fairly warm. Okay, yeah, we're cooling it down. One thing I miss on the 650 is having the ability to graph things on the study screen. I also like how the colors change on the CL650 pack screens. That is one effective AC. Well, it's a small cabin to be honest, so it doesn't really take much. The couple, what was it? Probably 5 cubic meters. Not a whole lot of cabin to go with. It's also running at full blast. It's running at full power on the air conditioning system. So let's see if it'll bring us down. Oh, right, hang on, I've got the thing set to minimum temperature, that's why. Oopsie daisy. Yeah, I was trying to like achieve minus, like plus 15 degrees Celsius in the cabin or something crazy. So, we're gonna go and tell the GPU to get lost. That guy didn't enjoy life. Okay, well, she still taxis like Like the crazy banana. I don't have any pedals. Oh no, hang on. I do have pedals bound up, don't I? I do. What a surprise for me. Brakes are working. Yeah, it still annoys you about the parking brake. I didn't close you properly. Stall no heat, and we have the auto, no not that. We want the auto selector on. And let's try to do a manual fuel shift. Has that worked? Generator or general aircraft. Checklists. Those are still functional. Hopefully, because that's custom code. Man over, no. I've got Challenger on my mind and I'm pushing on it to toggle the function. It's actually enter. Okay, so if I go return, yeah, that's how you know. Hang on, not that. I want to go that. I'm gonna go menu. There we go. Emergency checklists. Normals. Oh, right now, hang on. I remember. You go like so. Oh, no. That. There we go. That's how you do it in the TBM. Enter. Starting engine, after starting engine, and I think enter. Don't I have enter working? Huh. I used to have enter working as well, but whatever. Did the look of the PFD change? No, it didn't. That's always been this way. Charts. Yes. For that I need to add Navigraph support, but no big deal. I want to go menu. No, not menu. I want to go and edit an airport in there. So let's try SFO. Chart not available. It's not doing anything, which is surprising a little bit. Aircraft maintenance manager, payload, airframe manager. No, not that. How did this work? Hey, how are you doing? So this is how you enter auto router charts. Yeah. Flight plan is whatever. Charts I'm gonna need to debug. I'm gonna start taking a list here because I'm kind of starting to lose track of what I actually wanted to fix on here. So charts not worky, and needs Navigraph, engine idles all wrong, ITT high, switch to lib turbine. Do you need to hit enter again for it to stop? It might be that. Hang on. Nope. Nope. It's not that. Fix everything. Yes, fix one of everything. I also want to check this guy. Yeah, synthetic vision works. Horizon headings, airport signs, pathway. That's unchanged. Because why would we want to implement new things, Philip, right? Although a decent amount of this is customized, so actually at least happy they didn't break everything. No wind data on the ground, that is understandable. Airport in the middle of nowhere. Duck butt with vector thrust. Okay, flaps do go to takeoff. Stall no heat, pitot no heat. Probe temps, probe heats are down here. Pitot stall, that's gonna come, actually want, I'm gonna leave these off. Oh boy. With the inertial separator transition, it's hot. It's almost at the temp limit. That's just idling. Yeah, this thing needs slip turbine like crazy, like right now. Well, that's going to be a fairly involved process getting that ready. Inert sep on, yes. Red line's the goal, not the limit. Well, let's try airframe de-ice. Boots work. Currently, something, anyway. We didn't get... Oh, hang on, that was stupid of me there. Outboards, then inboards. So we'll reset the cycle. There's the outboards. Now the inboards. A few seconds later. There they go. Back in. Wonderful. Ice light, prop the ice. I'm not gonna even bother with right now. Drawing 60 amps. Sure. Windshield heat. It's got MSFS-itis. Yeah, I'm gonna rework the engine model here because I'm not happy. I'm not happy with this. You might be able to take off with no generators on. That might work. So turn on toga. A toga. Maybe not. Okay, well, no toga then. In that case, at least we'll take the ELX system. When you turn on the window heat, looked a little funny to me. I think it was drawn from the battery. No, it was drawn from the battery momentarily, but then it stabilized itself. I know what you mean. No, not that one. Hazmat 58, thanks for following. Yeah, when I turn these on, it will restabilize itself, don't worry. It was just drawing from the battery momentarily, but eventually the generator picked it up. System ELAC. I mean the whole, not that crap, I keep pushing the wrong button. There's like 2.5 switches in the entire airplane and I keep hitting the wrong ones. Anyway. I'm gonna try and take it into the air. Probably gonna end up horribly, but you know, whatever. There's some landing lights on here. I set landing lights. Whoa, yeah, speed control on the TBM. When she's got a lot of power. Gonna go to zero thrust, pulse nav, strobe, and actually we'll just keep it on strobe. Yeah, lights need fixing. They're completely borked. Like all of them. Propeller is still not visible. Yeah, lights are borked for everybody. So we'll want the heats on. Go away. Let's see how much power we can pull before we overtemp. Alright, it's the oil PSI is gonna hit us first, actually. Interesting, the ITT actually goes down because we're on the roll here. Let's go flying. So, push the brakes and gears coming up. There's my gear indicator. So, do we have an autopilot that's working? And I'm gonna go heading, select, and 3000. And we'll take flight level change, speed up, 170. Yeah, that autopilot needs to go. Flaps up, 115. Not particularly happy about that autopilot, but you know, whatever. It'll do for now. Yeah, right, I need to change the yacht amper out completely. 1,000 feet to go. I said, why didn't it take heading? Heading? It's not announcing heading on here. Philip changed something with the autopilot again. This thing is gonna be so much work to fix. I'm gonna have to re-implement a ton of things. The pitch attitudes are all wrong. Like the TBM cruise is about 1 degree nose low. That's normal, but this is... We should be about on the horizon there. And now it's... Okay, yeah, these... okay. This engine is gonna need a bunch of retune and work. Now it's the coolest it's ever been. Philip moment. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the drag model is all over the place. Also that rudder trim, buddy. It needs to be sorted. The yacht amper needs to be re-implemented completely from scratch. Hey, Jarhead. Like this kind of flight attitude, it's a little bit nose low. It should be about a degree higher, or half a degree maybe. It's not terrible. It's not the end of the world. It's something, at least. PFD synthetic vision. Yeah, compressed pitch scale, expanded pitch scale. Still have click to drag on here. And I think I have, yeah, still doesn't have that. That's gonna have to work, or be redone. 2008 and other have had to have updates to properly show the AP message working on PFD. Okay, wonderful. Also underperforms. We should be at about, well, close to 230, 240 knots here at full torque. Weight-wise, we're not too heavy. Click and drag is a nice feature to have sometimes, I guess. Personally, I don't really like it all that much, but, you know, whatever. Of course, got the wrong button there. If I pull the idle...
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Yes, the lady's gonna be annoyed. I mean, it looks kind of sort of okay. I don't want to even know what it looks like at night. Probably gonna look like crap. Probably should connect a stick, don't I? Stand by for that. Well, to feel what it actually flies like, because otherwise I'm kind of just guessing here with the mouse. It's imprecise as all hell, and I'm not going to do mouse flying for flight testing. It's a little bit too crude even for me. Okay, forgot about the landing gear. Are you not willing to fly with mouse yoke? No, no, I'm not Pancake. I ain't no Pancake enough. Or with an Xbox controller, which is just about as bad as a mouse yoke, to be honest. Okay, so we got the autopilot out. Let's see, do I have...
Landing gear.
Oh, yes, I do. Got physical throttles as well. Is my trim working? Yes, it is. Wonderful. So, where's the flight director button? There you are. Go away. Reducing a little bit too much lift there, but that's okay. I mean, let's see a stall. Well, stall's gonna run probably pretty rough, but whatever. Move you away. It's probably gonna stall at the completely wrong speed. Yeah. Doesn't really want to stall, does it?
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing
Yeah,
gear.
it's just putting out so much thrust. It doesn't want to stall.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
Not in level flight
Landing
anyway.
gear.
I'm gonna have to help it a little bit. Yeah, this puppy needs lip turbine like crazy. What's my little AOA indicator here say? How we looking?
Getting slow.
Yep, I know. It's actually not too bad.
Speed.
Oh, it's actually pretty bad on the stall. Stall should be happening about 60-something knots.
Stall. 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 Stall.
So it had too much
Stall.
lift.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Okay, she's about to
Stall.
brake there.
Stall.
Yeah, this is...
Stall.
I'm not doing
Stall.
this. This is
Stall.
it just losing control.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Yeah, those AOAs will need...
Landing gear.
will need readjusting quite a bit. Too much lift. You don't say. What an incredible AOA. Not really. What do you mean? TBM STOL version. Well, the TBM can stall pretty slow, actually. Just maybe a little bit faster than a Cessna, but not by too much. It's one of the neat things about the TBM is you are able to,
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
you're actually able to fly this thing to insanely
Landing gear.
tight spots like you wouldn't believe.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
So there's gear, and your typical approach speed is about there, about 85 knots. Oop, I didn't want to give it too much power. It's a little bit hard to judge your power without looking. There's about your typical sort of approach power and speed. I'm pulling 90. I've got 90 knots, so I can afford about 30 degrees of bank. Hard to judge where I am. Okay. I need to actually come down pretty hard. Right, I don't have any views preset for this. Okay, and here we come. Around the corner we go. Down to idle. So this drag profile looks about right, so I'm not too concerned by that. Okay, here we come, a little bit up on the power. Torque should actually go to 0, not 15. That's why we couldn't stall previously. So that needs, I mean, the entire engine model is going to be replaced anyway, so who gives a crap? Go away, Mr. Papa PFD, and let's just go visual and a little bit fast, a little bit all over the place, but you know, whatever.
Airspeed.
I think this is my toggle for reverse or idle. Yeah, well, it flies, kinda, sorta. Watch it get to 45 knots. It can't. Well, install in landing config, we gotta wonder. You might be able to, in fact. Damn, this thing needs work. It needs a lot of work. Okay. Landing config stall.
Airspeed.
So that 65 knots might be the landing config stall speed, so this is now full nose up trim.
Getting slow.
Stall. Stall. Stall.
Yeah, that now matches
Stall.
roughly where it
Stall.
starts with the.
Stall. 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 Stall.
Okay.
Stall. Stall.
It's a little bit
Stall.
unhappy about us.
Stall.
We were bouncing there off the torque limiter, pretty sure.
Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear. Landing gear.
It's because of the flap
Landing
position
gear.
sensing. Yeah, the flight model is going to need complete retune and retool. That's going to be a whole lot of work. I was hoping to have this in like, you know, a week or something, but yeah, no, this puppy's going to take a month or two to get there. I don't think I saw it hit the torque limiter though. It was because he was backing off. There you go. There we are on the torque limiter right now. So I was basically just doing, I was going full blast here. Yeah, whatever. I don't know what happened there. Like I said, the engine model's going to be replaced entirely anyway, so who gives a crap. Let's try some high altitude flying. So yaw damp, autopilot. Sync up my heading. FLC. Go to speed 170. Oh, like 28,000 or something. Gear up, flaps up, everything's clean. Good, good, good. Actually, I don't need that at all. It doesn't really do much. Out over the ocean. Actually, come to think of it, I should be able to go, yeah, there we go. Terrain, traffic map, weather radar. How's this guy gonna do? Huh. Give me ground clutter mode. And we'll turn around. Actually, we'll do altitude hold. Flip over. That terrain mode should at least work. Weather might not. And we've got gain as normal, whatever. And I want to be able to see the terrain of the island there. That should work, at least reasonably. There it is. Range down a little. Yeah, that checks out. Yeah, there's a cauldron on the right here. So if I go and vertical mode isn't supported in terrain mode, is? Oh, it is actually. And we'll go to tilt, down everything. There it is. Range down to 5 miles. Well, maybe 10 miles. Might be at a too steep an angle to see. There should be like a cauldron in the middle of that island. Oh well. There's your terrain radar. Yes, yes it is. There is. Well, radar works. Go out of that. TAWS B. For that, we would need to actually descend below 1,000 feet for it to be able to see the terrain. Or, anyway, close enough. Go down. Yeah, now I can't see what I'm setting for vertical speed.
Landing gear. Landing gear.
Not quite all the way.
Landing gear.
Get me max right down as much as you can, lady. Wow, that terrain's a little bit messed up there. That's supposed to be the bathymetry, like the depth data. Giving me a TAWS and a pull up. Yeah, there it is. But the TAWS audio, oh right, I know, it's built without it. Yeah, I know why. I need to rebuild JitWiz. So for that, I can quite easily fix that. Open JitWiz, and I'm gonna look in my build script here. Open JitWiz, and we build you with the minus cap G flag. Okay, so build release minus cap G. All right, lib AC fuels. And theoretically, I should be able to rebuild and reload right away. So reload, dive, dive, dive. Something like that, yeah.
Welcome to the hot start TBM. Let's begin by making sure.
Well, missing a few bits. Well, that's a little bit annoying. Yeah, that's not gone well, has it? You don't say. I just want to be able to see what my engine's going to be doing when I shove fuel in there. There we go, we should be okay. There we go. Alright, you probably need...
Ahead. Too low terrain.
There we are. Now she's properly annoying. Hit enter, enter.
Too low terrain.
Yep.
Too low terrain.
Yep, 200 feet. Yeah, that's gonna be annoying. So we need bleed on, AC auto, this guy to there, this guy to on, stall no heat, pitot no heat, so on and on. Good stuff. And now we are happy. I don't know if the state saving system is going to be to CL standards. It probably isn't. The CL is built entirely differently to make that actually work. I'm going to need that. Pancake, it's not going to be the same. The Challenger was essentially a clean sheet implementation versus the TBM, so they don't share almost anything at all. And the TBM ain't gonna get a full re-implementation, I can tell you that. Because I want to get started eventually when this thing is updated. I want to get started. I've still got stuff I got to do for Captain Crash, but after this thing is done, I want to get started on the next big project. Because we've already picked. I'll still end up reloading. Well, I might fix it if it's like doing something stupid. Reloading an autosave. No, if it's broken, then I'll fix it, but I'm not going to put the same state saving and restore feature in that as in the Challenger. The next big project. Yeah. That's quite a tease.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
There we go. Yep.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
And when I turn, you should
Terrain
predict
ahead.
with the turn.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Terrain ahead. Pull up. Pull up. Pull up. Pull
And
up.
when we turn on synthetic, no, and it crapped itself because something's changed in there. And it's crapped itself because... What the hell? Well, that's fascinating. Huh. Don't class geoid. Key threat kill implementation. Resources. Uncaught exception to type standard runtime error. Resources geoids EGM96-5. Okay, we got a memory leak. Well, what is this? No, hang on. Brain data punk. Well, we'll figure it out. Cool. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this stream up here, folks. We ended up on a bang, as you know, as you can tell. And yeah, at least got it booting. And yeah, cool. So yeah, at least we got it booting. And what's the thing on here? All right, and for the Challenger, I need the thing like this configured. Cool. At least we got it booting, we got it flying. The engine's gonna have to get a complete replacement. So that's not great fun, but whatever. Is this gonna happen before I work on the thing for Captain Crash? I don't know. But it'll be fun. Awesome. Well, talk to you later, folks, and everybody, see you around. And yeah, and the walk around, I gotta take a note of that. So walk around, port over from CL650. That's fairly self-contained, so that's easy to port. The state saving, not so much. Cool. Thanks, folks, and I'll see you all next time. See ya.